Hello everybody and welcome to Drink Your Milk. My name is Mariana and this is Tuesday. I swear it's Tuesday. This is going up on a Tuesday. This is my first time being the first on purpose. Usually if I'm ever first to say something it's because Tim was really busy and he couldn't make a video. But this week I am the lead off. I'd say the topic on purpose, so what? Magali was nice enough to help me. We talked on Facebook a little bit and she helped me narrow it down to a few topics. So this week we're talking about guilty pleasures. And so, since I don't know if we've already talked about this, because I'm really bad at remembering if we've gone through topics. So, if this is a repeat and you really don't want to talk about it, feel free to change the topic. I don't care. Or talk about guilty pleasures you didn't get to talk about in your first video. And if this video seems like a repeat because I've already talked about it, then whatever. Just sit through and pretend that it's just like the first time. So this is also going to be no cuts, so I'm going to be talking really fast and probably saying things twice because I'm kind of intimidated and I know that if I say that I'm going to edit, this isn't going to go up till like Wednesday night. So to start off, I think I'm going to define what I think of as a guilty pleasure. What I feel guilty pleasures are things that you really like but that you shouldn't like based on your personality or like based on the people you hang around or like what you kind of project yourself to be. And I used to have a lot more guilty pleasures because, during high school I was a lot more self-conscious of things that I liked. Though I feel really weird saying that because I feel like everybody is that self-conscious about liking things. So I was not real self-conscious, but I was a lot more self-conscious than I am now. I kind of was a lot more like, oh, I'm supposed to be like, that nerdy girl who's smart and likes more adult and refined things, and I don't have time to waste listening to the radio or watching TMZ or reading magazines. But now I'm just like, I have all the time in the world. I can like whatever I want. Um, so, I don't know, like, I guess one of my biggest guilty pleasures would be like boy bands, like One Direction, even though like I am not ashamed at all of liking One Direction. I feel like I could be 30 and like screaming at their concert and I wouldn't be ashamed, though that's probably a lie. I'd probably be at least a little ashamed. But I love them. One of the reasons I'm kind of sometimes feel really bad about liking One Direction is because they make me feel good about myself when I listen to their music, but not in the way where it's like, oh, I'm a woman, I'm empowered, I'm awesome kind of way. It's more like, oh my god, that boy likes me, today's gonna be a good day kind of way. And I feel like I shouldn't feel that way because I'm like, oh, why would I care, blah blah. But it feels so good. I used to feel the same way about Justin Bieber, but he's kind of changing his music, so I don't like whatever. I like a lot of old Justin Bieber, which makes me feel really weird because he was like 15. But yeah, um, same with like, uh, what else? Uh, chocolate. Why does anybody think chocolate is their guilty pleasure? Who's guilty about liking chocolate? Like seriously. Um, Same with I guess chick flicks. I feel the same way about chick flicks where like I really like a lot of them, but I feel like I shouldn't sometimes because I'm like I'm an empowered woman. I shouldn't like these gender roles and stereotypes and blah blah blah. But sometimes it's kind of funny to watch that and they make me feel good about myself because I feel like a less shallow person and a much better person when I watch them. I think my favorite chick flick is probably 13 Going on 30. That will forever be probably one of my favorites because I remember when I watched it when I was younger, when it came out, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so cool when I'm older because Jennifer Gardner is so cool. And yeah. Uh, I guess another guilty pleasure would probably be like 90s cartoons or late 80s cartoons like He-Man and She-Ra. Like they're so bad that they're good and I love watching them. But I mean, they're awesome. Anybody who didn't like them, I would wonder why not. Um, Pokemon is not a guilty pleasure for me. Like no one should be ashamed of liking a video game that is legitimately good or a TV show that wasn't that good but was really fun to watch. Um, Reality TV, I guess. I like it. Like, I could watch Storage Wars and say yes to the dress Forever and House Hunters, even though that's not really reality. But they're just like the stupidest shows ever. It's like, who wants to watch a couple pick out a house? Who wants to watch these guys buy things from storage containers, even though they're mostly rigged? Who wants to see this girl buy a wedding dress? It's the same thing over and over. But they're so good. Same with, what was it? Little Gypsy Weddings or whatever. That show was trashy, and it was fine. And I am nearing on 6 minutes, so I'm gonna go away. Yeah, so I would love to hear about your guys' guilty pleasures. I know that that's not the end of my guilty pleasure list. I'll probably write a blog post if I ever muster up the courage to, why courage? Not courage, it's more like effort and not laziness. I hope this wasn't like the weirdest video ever. I will see you guys all next week. I hope you have an awesome Tuesday. This is going up right now. And I'll see you guys hopefully tonight because we're having a hangout. Bye!